So I got a question for you.
Go ahead, young man. I'm here.
Do you donate any of this money?
Yes, I donate. See, I've been all over the country. Give me 1 second. I've been all over the country doing this. From Louisville, Kentucky, to the march in Washington D.C. I promote this cause even when you're not speaking of it. When they see this on you, they're still knowing what you represent.
Right.
So, but every month, my wife sends something to Black Lives Matter cause.
Really?
Send something to get your knee off your neck by Al Sharpton to help support.
You know, it also supports communism.
No, it all depends what facet you're going through.
Well, it does. It supports communism. You realize that Black Lives Matter gets a lot of money from the Chinese government?
No, I don't know that facet.
Yep.
I didn't the other one, man. The belts on. Okay, extra large, yeah, that's extra large. Right there, yeah. You want me to get it for you?
Go ahead. It's yours.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. And you got the white one, huh?
All right, yeah. Where my white one at?
I do like the red hat. It's like the Trump hat.
No problem.
All right, yeah.
I'll be here and I'll make it right.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
All right, my brother. All right,
Now go ahead, young man.
Okay, they get money from the Chinese government. That's already been determined. Okay?
Where did you get this information from?
This came from the federal government.
From which side of the party, Democrats or Republicans?
Both. They talked about it today, both Democrats and the Republicans. Huh? On the station that does, the Senate and stuff like that.
Which station is that? Because some of them is pro-Trump and some of them is pro-Biden.
No, this is it's the ones that have the Assembly and the Senate.
Okay.
You know the ones I'm talking about?
No,
I think
I'm not
C-SPAN
sure.
or something like that.
I'm trying to get details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both the Democratic and the Republicans sat there and acknowledged that China's giving.
You know something?
Huh?
I hold on to the propaganda that the media put out. I'm crazy as hell. Because they handpick what they want to feed the people and what message they're trying to relay. So, with that being said, I just went to the Million Man March in Washington, D.C. 300,000 people there. Have you heard anything about that on the media?
No.
You heard about Oregon and the police there where they can say it's a negative protest and all negative things take place, and that may have been about 30, may have been 100 people. You might hear about the one up here in Wyoming where they turned and burnt up and did all that. They'll put that on the news and show it. But they won't show anything about Washington, D.C., and I was there for 2 days with 300,000 people without one incident happening. So with that being said, they're hand-picking the information, putting the clips together, and creating the dialogue to feed the people, to feed their minds with whatever they want them to believe.
So you're saying that Black Lives Matter is not involved in what's been going on in Portland?
No, not necessarily, no, because there's a lot of anti-groups. I went to a protest right here in Oregon, okay? I'd never seen nothing like this, and I've been all over the country. What they have at this protest is, they had a first aid table. Next to the first aid table, they were giving out masks. The next table were giving out helmets. The next table was giving out shields. Okay, they were talking about burning down the police. They weren't talking about no solution. Everybody in there was in black from the top of their head to the bottom of their head. I don't go to protests where they carrying shields, where they're putting ointment on your skin to protect you from these bombs or whatever. And guess what? 800 to 900 people were in that park. I say approximately 10 of them were black.
Right.
So who could be promoting that? Who could be pushing that line under the blanket of Black Lives Matter? Because there's a lot of things that perpetrate to Black lives. They'll carry a Black Lives Matter, but they may be gay rights. They may have a Black Lives Matter because that's the biggest thing right now, and get under that umbrella and be pushing something else.
Yeah.
So it's like the real ones are it's like you can find a clause or you can find something wrong with every group or organization going on right now. But what's big right now is this Black Lives Matter because it's coming out of everyone's mouth. They want to blanket it. And the racism is so subtle but so consistent here in America. They're going to find things not to follow through on the situation. A lady said this in the news the other day, and it kind of blew my wig back. They shot a police officer in Los Angeles.
Two of them.
Walked up to him, ambushed him, shot him. And they're talking about his scandalous, his behind it, his sneaky and all that. Yes, he was. The lady said, you're showing all this enthusiasm on how you want to prosecute this person, how you want to do that. Why don't you do that for the officers that have choked people out in the world, is tearing up the world behind it? You're not giving that same enthusiasm to make sure they pay the cost. But this person that shot the police, they're putting all their energy and effort into making that right wrong. But they don't do that for other causes or other issues. They handpick what they want to do and how they want to do it. And you got me a little passionate about it because I've seen a lot of bullshit. And you know, and this is nothing towards you. The tone of my voice is not directed to you in any way. I'm just expressing what I have seen in this country. There may have been. Why is it when you get on the news you don't see the peaceful protesters, you always see the crazy?
Well, because peaceful protests are not newsworthy.
Yeah. So what dialogue are they trying to give the public? Or what dialogue are they trying to give society? Or what political group? What are they preaching towards that to create this negative picture? Yeah. Everything that takes place right now is all about. They're showing all them negative pictures and see all these people in all these masks. You don't know who they are. I know in Los Angeles they showed this very clearly when they were rioting and doing all this. They had people wearing masks. They were covered, bodies completely covered. They were walking down the street breaking the windows of businesses and all that. People protest. They break the window. Bam! It shatters, fall. 3 or 4 of them run inside and stand there for a minute. When other people start coming in, they come out. They go to the next building, break the window, and do the same thing.
Antifa, right?
I don't know who it is, but I'm saying this is the type of behavior, and then they're painting a picture of that.
Yeah.
And these people who are doing it, you can't see nothing. All you see is their eyes. They're covered all the way, hands, everything is covered. You don't know what nationality they are.
Right.
Well, you know the last ride Rodney King had in L.A.? The Mexicans did all that damage.
Pardon me?
The Mexicans did all that damage.
No, I was there.
Well, I was too.
I know Rodney King. I went to school with him.
I'm talking about the ride though. They was the one doing all the.
Everybody was doing loot.
They started that.
I was going in the building with water this high carrying out VCR. It was free. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it. They're opening up every building on the block and say, get it back. I'm not going to say my actions were right. That's where my mind was at that time.
I'm sure we've all done this.
You see what I'm saying? That's where my head was at that time.
Right.
I seen it as being free. I didn't give a damn about Rodney King because I know he smoked sherm. And he probably was shermed out the day they beat him up.
And he made a lot of money and lost it all.
Because he wasn't ready for no exposure like that. He was shermed out. They happened. Man from that building happened to film and he got paid. He didn't give a damn about a protest, about the burning up, nothing.
I got tear gas
Right.
on my
They didn't
hands
have to
from
give
those
him
shields.
5 million. They could have gave him 200 million, 200,000. He would have took it.
Oh yeah.
You know. But I know the individual, so I know what type of mentality he comes from. I know all.
Okay. I just wanted to get your opinion.
Did you get any answers from me?
No, I just wanted to
Are you filming me?
of course.
What's that for?
Huh? What, this?
You've been hearing me all day. Pork chop for what?
Mayor.
Pork chop for me. I don't know who he is.
Pork Chop is a little dude in a wheelchair. Has 2 dogs.
Okay.
Goes to a lot of protests. His dogs get pepper sprayed all the time by the cops.
Oh, okay.
So,
So what are you? Are you pro Black Lives Matter or anti? Where do you stand?
I'm anti.
Okay, so
I don't
you're
like-
against the protest.
I don't like communism
Why are you using the word communism?
because their leaders have said they're Marxist.
Pardon me?
Their leaders have came out and said they're Marxist.
Set their marches?
Yeah,
Marxist?
Marxist.
Marx. I can't even pronounce that.
Yeah,
I'm unfamiliar with that.
communism.
Me personally, I'm pro Black Lives, but against the BLM movement. The actual
BLM?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
under the same blanket. There's so many things that smoke screen.
Just because you got all the white people
Black Lives
sabotaging,
Matter.
all the white people are sabotaging you guys' movement in Portland.
Yeah.
They are.